warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Wisdom International School's digital classroom for mathematics. Children, we'll start a new chapter today, data handling. Okay, so this is a very interesting chapter. So you have to use your graph sheet for this or a geometry or notebook. Okay, so you have to do all the work in geometry notebook or a graph notebook. Okay, so so let's start with this. So we have already learned different types of graphs. See this kind of a graph, so it's just a revision of what you have already learned in your lower classes. Okay, this is called as a pictograph, that is a picture graph. Okay, so you look at the data and everything is represented in terms of a picture. Okay, they have just drawn some picture and they have tried to explain it. Okay, so here you see this one car. You see they have drawn one car and is equals to 100 cars. So when I draw one car, it actually means 100 cars. Okay, so one symbol stands for 100 cars. That's what it means. Okay, so now in July it says 1 2, so this is 100 car, this is 100 car, and this is half of the car, so 50 cars. So 250 cars. Okay, so this denotes half of 100. Understood? So here this is going to be 100 100 100, so 300. So this will be 100 200 300 and 400. That will be our value, right? So how many cars were produced in the month of July, they are asking. So you just have to see in month of July 250 cars were produced. Okay, this is like a pictograph to show how many cars were produced every month. In which month were maximum number of cars produced? So you see the months. So in September, you see there were 400 cars produced. So that was the maximum cars produced. Okay, so September. So you have to write September. Understood? Okay. Now we'll look at the next one, a bar graph. So this bar graph also everybody is familiar with this. See, a display of information using bars of uniform width, their heights being proportional to the respective values. So you see they'll tell you you have to take the x-axis, y-axis as per the question, and you see how to read this. It says 2003 to 2004. So in this particular year, so this whole bar represents 1 year. Okay, 2003 to 2004. It's like number of students in class 8 were 100 of them. Okay, so 100 students were there in 2003 to 2004. In 2004 to 5 there were 200 students. In 2005 to 6 there were 250, and so on. Okay, so as you see, as the time goes on, the number of students in class 8 has increased, right? So here you see they say bar heights give the quantity for each category. So this height just says how many students are there in the class in that particular year. These bars are of equal width and equal gaps in between. So you can't just draw it as you wish. You see how uniform and neat it looks like. They all are of the same size, right? And between them also there are same space. You should not draw like this. See, I have seen students drawing like this, then they draw a thick one, then they draw one a little far. All this is wrong. Okay, so it should be equidistant, proper gaps, and everything should be perfectly drawn. Understood? Okay, so now we will read the questions based on this. Okay, and we'll try to solve them. It says, what is the information given by the bar graph? So what is the bar graph telling you about? It talks about the number of students in class 8 in a particular academic year. So from 2003 to 2008 they have talked about how many students were there in the in class 8, right? So that's what it tells about. It tells in the first question. So if they ask you something like that, you can write it in your own words, okay, without making any grammatical mistake. Now the second one says, in which year is the increase in the number of students maximum? So which year there was a maximum increase, they're asking. See, here it is 350. Let us write it down. Here this is 300. This is 250. This is 200. And this is 100, right? So now you see the increase. So from 2007, 2008, if you see, here it's like the increase is just 50. Here also 50, right? And what about the next one? Here also it's 50, right? Now here you see it's 100, correct? So from 2003 2004 to the next year 2004 2005, there was a lot of increase, right? The number of students jump was maximum. Okay, so now the next question says, in which year is the number of students maximum? So in which year are the number of students actually maximum? That is in 2007-8, right? Isn't it? Because in that year it's like maximum. Now state whether true or false. The number of students during 2005-2006 is twice that of 2003-2004. Is it true? See, in 2004-2005 they were 200, right? In 2003-2004 they were 100. So they are saying that in 2005 2005-2006, 2005-2006 is over here 250, right? So this year it was 250, and in 2003-4 it was 100. Is it double? They're saying that this is double of this. It's more than double, isn't it? So this is false actually. Okay. Alright, now come to the next one. Double bar graph. So we understood how to draw a bar graph, and then now we are going to see how to draw a double bar graph. Okay. So there will be a situation where two cases will be represented on the same graph. Okay, so in that case we will have a double graph. Okay, and we will just give a different shading to both of them. Like here you see in 2005-2006 the graph is not shaded, this one is shaded. So double bar graph is a graph showing two sets of data simultaneously. It's useful for the comparison of data. Like, you know, if you want to compare, like, you know, how much was it in 2005 and how much was it in 2006, last year how much was it, this year how much was it, has it increased or decreased? So it's easy when it is drawn like this. Okay, so now here you see there is a bar graph. I mean, you know, they have an x-axis, and on x-axis they have written subjects, and on the y-axis they have written marks obtained by a student. Okay, so one student's mark, you can imagine yourself. Okay, so in 2005, okay, the marks in math was 30. In 2006, the next year, the student has studied really well, and the student has got 60 marks. So see, it has improved. In general science, what has happened? In social science, it was 50 earlier, previous year. The next year it has become 55 or something, correct? So it has increased. Now in science also there is a slight improvement, correct? And in English it has gone down. See, earlier it was better, now the student, it's not increased, it's gone down instead. And in Hindi, you see, there's no change. The marks which the student got last year is the same what she got this year. Okay, so what is the information given by the double bar graph? So we just have to say that it is talking about the marks obtained by a student. So see, whatever you have written over here, marks obtained by a student in 2 different years, okay, in different subjects, math, science, social science, English and Hindi, in 2 different years, like 2005 to 2006 and 2006 to 2007. Okay, so now in which subject has the performance improved the most? So where has the improvement more? See, the improvement is seen in only the first, second and the third graph, right? In the 4th graph it has gone down, and in the 5th graph there is no change. So where is the improvement more? In maths. See, in maths the student had got really less, just passed, you know, the student has got 30 marks or something. Now the student has got almost double of it, 60. So it is in math. Now in which subject has the performance deteriorated, that is, you know, gone down? So that is English, right? In English it has gone down, right? And then in which subject is the performance at par, that is, you know, there is no change at all? So that's Hindi. Understood? So you should know how to answer the problems based on the graph. So it's very interesting and a very easy chapter. Okay, so now we'll come to exercise 3.1. So here you see in question number 2, the shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as man for M and woman W, boy B and girl G. The following list gives the shoppers who came during the first hour in the morning. Okay, so how many of them and who came, everything is being given over here. So now we are going to learn a new thing. It says make a frequency distribution table, right? So we are going to learn how to draw a frequency distribution table using tally marks. So you see here, it says shoppers. So let me say men, M, W, women, girls and boy. Okay, So first I will see how many men are here. So there are, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 men are there. So how do I write the 15 men? Tally mark. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5, I'll put a dash like this, okay? And then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry. So as I mark it, count it, I keep drawing the lines, okay? So there are 15. So this is the frequency. So these things, the way I draw it with the lines, you know, that is the tally mark, okay? So now let's talk about women. So what do? I count. So let me use a different pen, okay? So 1, so you put a 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then a 5. So a cut. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So next one. So again 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. That's all. So this will remain as it is. So this is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28. Okay. So now we'll come to the next one. That is the number of boys. Girls. Okay. So girls are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me write that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have a 1 and 2. So 1, 2. So 5, 10, 12. Okay. Then the last one, that is the boys. Sorry. So for boys, let's take. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how you will draw the tally mark, okay? And then you will write the frequency for them. Alright. And then now if you want to write the, see they're saying write the frequency table using the tally marks, and then draw a bar graph also. So we are going to draw the bar graph, okay? So men, women, girl and boy, that's what I have written at the bottom. So now this way I'm going to draw it is, you know, I have to say, let us say it is men is 15. So you see you have to draw 15 for the men. So I can take here something like this. You see, this is my 15. Okay. Alright. Next, then I have woman is 28. Women 28 is going to be somewhere over here. Let us say 28. Something like this. And you know, you can always fill in. Okay. And then girl. Girl is how much? Girl is 12. Girl is 12. So let's take a different color. Girl is 12. So 12 is somewhere over here. Okay. So like this. Okay. And then next is boy. Boy is 5. So I can draw a boy as 5 is this one. Okay, like this. So now you can draw this in your neatly in your graph sheet, okay, graph notebook, or you draw it in a I mean, use your geometry classwork for this, and draw. Take a graph paper, draw this neatly, okay, and then you can paste it over there. All right. So for every problem, or you can use your graph notebook also, as whatever is comfortable for you. Okay. So, but draw the bar graphs on the graph sheet. Okay. So do exercise 3.1 in your classwork. Okay, and inshallah I'll see you with the next video. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.